Okay, we're going to look at factorising quadratic expressions where we've got a number bigger than 1 in front of the x squared terms. In this expression we've got 2x squared plus 5x plus 3. And we're going to attempt to put that into double brackets. Now, the number before the x squared, we take that 2, we multiply it by 3 to give us 6. And we're looking with our hint to give us two numbers that multiply together now to give 6, that add together to give 5. So we're going to split that 5x up into those two numbers. So the two numbers that we're looking for are 3 times 2 is 6 and 3 add 2 is 5. So we're going to split that 5x up into 2x plus 3x. Now we can get that by listing out our factors of 6 until we find the two that when we add them together give us 5. So we could have had 6 and 1, but they would add together to give 7. But 2 and 3 added together give us 5. So 2x squared plus 2x plus 3x plus 3 is exactly the same expression as we've got here. We're going to put that expression into our grid now. Gives us 2x squared in the top left plus 3 in the bottom here, and these two that add together to give 5x we're going to put in the diagonal columns here. Now we need to factorise. We'll factorise vertically here first. We can see we've got a number 2 to come out and an x to come out. So 2x comes here. 2x multiplied by x is going to give us 2x squared. We can now say that x times by plus 3 gives us 3x, and 3 times by what is going to give us 3? 3 times by 1. So in our double brackets here, we're going to have 2x plus 3 and x plus 1. Right, so we're going to look at factorising 4x squared minus 12x plus 5. So we take the 4 and multiply by the 5 to give us 20. So we're looking for two numbers that multiply together to give 20, that add together to give minus 12. So we know straight away we're looking for two negative numbers to add together to give minus 12. So we could list out our factors of 20, okay, but we're looking for minus 2 times minus 10, because minus 2 add minus 10 will give us minus 12x. So if we put that expression now, is exactly the same as we've got here. We've just split that minus 12x into minus 10x and minus 2x. So we've got 4x squared there in the top left, bottom right is 5, and the two diagonals add together to give minus 12x. So we now need to factorise here. So we'll factorise horizontally this time. 4x squared minus 2x. So 4x squared minus 2x, we can take a 2 out and we can take an x out. So 2x, it comes out here. 2x multiplied by 2x is going to give us 4x squared. 2x multiplied by minus 1 is going to give us minus 2x. And 2x times by minus 5 is going to give us minus 10x. And just check that, minus 5 times minus 1 gives us plus 5. So our brackets are going to be 2x minus 1 in one bracket and 2x minus 5 in the other bracket. We're going to factorise 6x squared plus x minus 1. So the number in front of the x squared, 6 times by minus 1 is minus 6. So we're looking for two numbers that multiply together to give minus 6, that add together to give plus 1. So we know that one of our factors has to be negative, one of them has to be positive. The larger number has to be positive because we've got plus x there. So the two numbers that we're looking for are plus 3x, so are plus 3 and minus 2, to split that x into plus 3x minus 2x, because 3 times by negative 2 will give us minus 6, and 3 take away 2x will give us plus x. So now to factorise that, we're going to put in the top left hand corner 6x squared. We've got minus 1 in the bottom right. These two terms are now going to come here and here on the diagonal. So we can now either factorise horizontally or we can factorise vertically. Let's factorise vertically here. 6x squared plus 3x, we can take a 3 out and we can take an x out. Now 3x times by 2x is going to give us 6x squared. 3x times by plus 1 is going to give us plus 3x, and 2x times by minus 1 is going to give us minus 2x. So in our brackets we're going to have 3x minus 1 in the first bracket and 2x plus 1 in the second bracket.